Luck doesn't exist. Well, someone needed to tell you that. While many live waiting for the right moment, the numbers to align, or that little push from the universe, others are changing their lives with a simple choice of words. And believe me, these two words, they have the power to completely transform your reality. Have you ever found yourself saying, "I'm unlucky, I'm bad with money, I'm just like that"? That's when everything starts to go wrong. What comes out of your mouth shapes your life. But what if I told you that you could reprogram your mind, attract money, awaken prosperity, and manifest abundance just by adjusting the way you talk about yourself? These two little words, "I am," are the key that Neville Goddard already pointed out as the beginning of all creation. They carry a creative force, like a direct command to the universe. When used consciously, they transform into positive affirmations that reprogram your mind and connect you with the power of thought. So, before you say you're waiting for your luck to change, how about trying something that actually works? Today you will learn how to use "I am" to attract abundance and take a real step towards changing your life. Ready? Take a deep breath. The portal of conscious manifestation is about to open. You know when you say, "I'm tired, I'm unlucky, I'm poor." Well, without realizing it, you are signing invisible contracts with the universe. These two little words, "I am," are like a secret password that activates realities. Neville Goddard taught that everything that follows the "I am" comes to exist in you. And no, this is not cheap mystical talk. It is the basis of law of attraction, yes, mental reprogramming, and from life change. Imagine that the "I am" is a paintbrush, and each word that follows paints a piece of your reality. When you say, "I am abundance," you are literally connecting with that energy. And don't worry if it feels strange at first. It's just your brain resisting the new programming. But with daily repetition, it starts to accept it. And then, my friend, the game changes. The practical tip is, choose 3 statements with "I am" that represent what you want to live. Something like, "I am prosperous," "I am a money magnet," or "I am gratitude." Repeat this out loud, morning and night, looking into your own eyes in the mirror. Does it seem silly? Test it for 7 days and tell me. Reality responds to those who position themselves with faith and constancy. Remember that person who seems to have everything going right all the time? Maybe she's not counting on luck. Maybe she just learned to use powerful words. The "I am" is not just a phrase, it's a state of being. And the more you reinforce it, the more your subconscious comes into action to confirm this truth. Let's try it. Because the real change in life begins with the mouth. Have you ever stopped to think that your thoughts aren't just thoughts? They are energy in motion, shaping everything around them. When you spend the day telling yourself, "I'm in debt," or "I'm unlucky," that energy becomes a magnet that attracts more of the same. It's as if the universe were a mirror. It doesn't give you what you want, it gives back what you vibrate. And guess what you're vibrating? Neville Goddard, he said that external reality is just a reflection of your internal imagination. This sounds like magic, but it is pure vibrational science. What you think often turns into emotion, and emotion into action, and action creates results. The path of prosperity, it starts inside your head, long before it appears on your bank statement. So, pay attention to what you are repeating mentally. Phrases like, "I'm a failure," or "this will never work," have more power than they seem. They sabotage your energy and keep you stuck in the same cycle. Start observing yourself carefully. Every time a negative thought arises, ask, "Is this bringing me closer to the reality I want or taking me further away?" Want a simple practice? Take a notebook and write down every day, for 5 minutes, what you want to live, as if you were already living it. Use the power of thought in your favor. Say, "I am abundance," "I am manifestation," "I am prosperous." Reinforce the positive with presence. The mind needs direction, and you are the captain of that ship. Words have more weight than we imagine. They not only communicate, but program, or rather, reprogram the way we feel, think, and live. When you say, "I am forgetful," for example, you are not just describing a behavior. You are asserting an identity. And the brain, obedient as it is, tries to keep this as true. Guess what happens? You really forget. Now think about the effect of reversing that. Instead of "I'm anxious," try saying "I'm calm and confident." It may seem like a lie at first, but it's only because you're still changing your internal soundtrack. Words like "I am strong," "I am capable," and "I am at peace" gradually replace old beliefs. This is how it starts mental reprogramming, through the mouth. A good practice is to pay attention to the "I am" automatic that you release during the day. How about writing down these patterns? Kind of like a verbal X-ray. When you identify negative expressions, replace them with positive affirmations immediately. For example, when saying, "I'm terrible with money," correct, "I'm learning to attract money wisely." The change may seem subtle, but the impact is huge. This simple technique changes the game because it changes you. Remember, reality, it is a reflection of what you believe. And if you want one life change, start by changing the way you talk about yourself. He speaks beautifully. He speaks with faith. He speaks like someone he already is. Because deep down, the universe is listening, and it responds on the same frequency that you emit. There is a huge difference between saying, "I want to be," and saying, "I am." When you say, "I want to be rich," you are reinforcing the absence. But when you say, "I am prosperous," even if you don't see it in the physical world yet, you are already activating a new frequency. It's like changing the channel in your mind. And that's where the secret of positive affirmations, to speak as if it were already true. The brain doesn't distinguish reality from imagination. It responds to the images and words you feed it. So, if every day you affirm with conviction, "I am abundance," this idea starts to become familiar. Little by little, you act, think, and feel like someone prosperous. And the manifestation, it was just a matter of time. Have you noticed how those who truly believe tend to attract what they want? To put this into practice, choose 3 to 5 affirmations that reflect what you want to live. For example, "I am healthy," "I am a magnet of opportunities," "I am fulfilled in my purpose." Say this with emotion, preferably in front of the mirror. Emotion is the secret ingredient. Without it, it becomes just a beautiful phrase. With it, it becomes a tool for transformation. Want extra reinforcement? Record these affirmations in your own voice and listen to them while you sleep. This helps penetrate the subconscious, where the magic happens. Over time, these phrases become part of who you are. And when the "I am" changes, everything around changes together. Because luck doesn't exist, there is alignment, intention, and constancy. If there is a practice capable of unblocking the flow of abundance, is gratitude. And when you start the day saying, "I am gratitude," you're not just giving thanks, you're assuming an attitude of deserving. It's like opening your arms and saying to the universe, "I'm ready to receive more." Gratitude is like that oil that makes the gears turn smoothly. Without it, everything stops. The ideal is to create a small ritual as soon as you wake up. Nothing complex. Just close your eyes for a minute and repeat, "I am gratitude," 3 times. Remember something simple that you are grateful for, like your warm coffee, a loving message, or even a soft pillow. The secret is in feeling. The emotion that accompanies the "I am" is what activates the manifestation. Before going to sleep, repeat the process. This puts the subconscious to work overnight, aligning your thoughts with more prosperity. If you want to step it up, write in a notebook, "I'm grateful because I'm attracting money easily," or "I'm grateful for the extraordinary life I'm creating." Over time, gratitude becomes a constant state, and then, my friend, nothing holds back. The beautiful thing is that this ritual requires nothing more than presence. And the more you are grateful, the more reasons appear to be grateful. Life responds with generosity when we stop complaining and start seeing what we already have. Because who is grateful for little attracts a lot. And whoever says, "I am gratitude," is already declaring to the universe that they deserve all the best. The phrase, "I am," is not just a grammatical construction. It is a direct access key to your personal power. When used with intention, it becomes a lever for conscious manifestation. We're not talking about fairy tale style magic, but about taking control of what you vibrate and, consequently, what you attract. The "I am" is your password to the universe. Everything you state after the I am begins to come to life. And the more you repeat it, the more it becomes fixed in your energy field. Practical example. Instead of saying, I hope for a miracle, affirm, I am the miracle happening. It's subtle, but it changes everything. You leave the position of the one who waits and enter the position of the one who creates. And this change in posture is what attracts money, opportunities, and life change. Neville Goddard always said that imagination is God in action, and the I am is the way to embody this force. Saying, I am success, I am prosperity, I am manifestation, is like sending a direct order to the factory of the universe. And it starts producing exactly what you determined. But be careful, you have to feel it. Emotion is the glue that sticks this to reality. So, my invitation is, start today. State what you want with conviction, as if it were already yours. Say, I am prosperous, even if you are still looking at the negative account. Say, I am abundance, even if your pocket is empty. Because it's not about waiting for reality to change to believe. It's about believing for reality to change. The luck? She's just a beautiful name given to those who know how to use the right thought at the right time. Have you noticed how these small changes, like the way you speak or think, can generate a silent revolution in your life? The power is, and always has been, within you. So tell me, what are you affirming about yourself every day? Are your words bringing you closer to the reality you want or keeping you trapped in a cycle that you should have already left behind? How about making a commitment to yourself starting today? Choose more consciously what you say, what you think, what you feel. Use the I am as a tool of manifestation and not an anchor of limitation. Are you ready to attract money, live with abundance, and walk clearly towards prosperity? Now tell me, are you going to keep waiting for luck, or are you going to use your creative power intentionally? The choice is yours. And if you like this content, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share with someone who also needs to hear this. Here, we go together on this journey of life change, with awareness, presence, and faith in what already is.